Hi, my name is Mike Fitchett. This is just a brief statement of my math background and the work that I do in math education, as well as my interest in obtaining my doctorate in educational leadership. I got my start in teaching in Oceanside. I was a CGI site facilitator there, worked with Vicki Jacobs, and had an opportunity to go to the UCLA lab school with Meg and Frankie to learn a little bit more about CGI. I was recruited by San Diego City Schools then as a math specialist. We retrained teachers at 125 elementary schools, and there I was a part of a team. There was 8 of us, elementary math specialists, where we also wrote curriculum. We wrote the module lessons for every single grade from K all the way up to 6th grade. I'm an elder graduate. The Educational Leadership Development Academy at San Diego City Schools, where I got my admin credential as well. I then became assistant principal up here in San Marcos, and after that, my wife and I, who is also a teacher, taught in international schools. And when we came back, I wanted to not go back into administration, but go back in the classroom to figure out what is our math story. I've had a lot of opportunity to see how other countries learn mathematics and how their teachers become really proficient at teaching mathematics. And I just wanted to figure out what was my math story. What would it look like here in the United States? From then, I became a math consultant. I was approached by Just Think Literacy, and this is a company that does critical thinking in literacy, and they came and asked me to take over and write the math side of this. Basically, what does critical thinking look like in mathematics? I did that for about 4 or 5 years until 2 years ago I was called by Andrea Holmes, who's the principal of Julianne Leach-Tag, and she asked, Mike, what are you doing next year? And I said, well, where are you? And she goes, well, I'm now the principal. And her and I worked together a lot. She's a Marilyn Burns consultant, and so we thought, wouldn't it be great to have our own school? We've talked about that a lot, and this is the closest we've got. So I've been doing this work at Julianne for about 1.5 years now, with great success. Some of the math work that I do curriculum writing. I've written summer school curriculum. I've wrote the seminars in mathematical reasoning, and we just finished just our curriculum guides that we wrote for building computational fluency, and one for TK to 2nd, and also from 3rd to 5th grade. So being a math coach at Leach-Tag Elementary, it has now kind of grown into coaching coaches. My heart resides with the most struggling schools, and wouldn't it be great if we could support teachers at a level that the kids who we work with can be proficient in mathematics. Well, that's kind of spread out. Other schools have wanted to come and see what's happening here at Julianne Leach-Tag, and so that's led into a coaching model. We now, with the help of the district, are now supporting 4 coaches at the other 4 most struggling schools. Though this work has been challenging, it's also been very, very rewarding. We're just getting started, and so one of the reasons why I'm interested in getting my my doctorate is, I want to further learn how to coherently systemize the work that I've done so far. I wanted to create how do we begin to think about systemic change, not just at a district, but a cohort of districts or a county or a state. How do we begin to think about systemizing that work? And I'm also interested in working alongside with other colleagues who have the same mathematical leadership aspirations that I have. Earning my doctorate in math leadership also feels kind of like the next step for me in my growth and interest in building capacity with math leaders as well. So that's just a brief statement. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me. Again, my name is Mike Fitchett, and thank you very much.